MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Ryan Braun is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Fly ball out to right field. Souza is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the slip fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Now the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Anderson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual on bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Schwarber finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Tim Beckham.
Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackmon going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Standing in, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Nick Williams.
Williams.
And he takes ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he takes a called strike one. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Kluber gets the sign. Here it is on 2-1. Line drive to center field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Back to him, and up. That's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Vince Velasquez is forced onto the mound now.
Number 73. Vince.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Andre Ethier stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here's another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Line drive to left. And Ethier has a base hit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Ready with the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Souza is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Trevor Story. They'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Second baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lonnie Chisenhall swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In now, Tim Anderson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun ranging back. He's there to make the... Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up to the 100.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. He's got it 1 away. Riding in once again, Tyler Naquin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Chopped foul wide of first. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Kluber pauses. First pitch on its way. Steven Souza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 9.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Story takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Right fielder number 16.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Andre Ethier. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Smoked, and oh, this is off the second base bag. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ryan Braun is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back to get him, so a great... Striding in, Nick Williams.
Leading off the 4th inning, designated hitter,
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Hard on the ground toward short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So striding forward now, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Coming to the plate now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bounce towards the mound. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Brandon
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Benintendi has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi going back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance it. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
No runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. So that's out of play off the top of the home dugout. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just hung in there on that one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Crawford rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in, Ian Kinsler trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 4-1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-2 delivery. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chasing after it is Ethier. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tied at 93, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt near the first base bag. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now with this. Digging in to try it again. Andre Ethier. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Line to the right side. Souza back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Souza. And the inning is over. Stride.
Leading off for the Dodgers. First baseman, Jim Beckham.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Ethier. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready for another shot now, Steven Souza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Into the box now. Nick Williams. No hits in. Drew Smiley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To Crawford for one. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Runner at second here with one man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Braun. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with two away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit out toward second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Number 8, Ryan
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Naquin's on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's the shortstop.
The batter, number 35, shortstop. Brandon
So they'll make a matchup
Crawford.
move here and
Your
bring on a
attention,
southpaw to face the left-handed
pitching
hitter
for the
due up. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Now at the plate.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And the run is in to score from second, and he's safe. So stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are.
The batter, number 3, second base. Ian Kinsley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Andre Ethier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh. Digging in. Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hector Rondon.
Mike Zunino. Now pitching for the Angels.
Before the first pitch, a check at first.
Hector Rondon.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out on the tag. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Striding in, Tim Beckham. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Digging in, Steven Souza. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Souza, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Ryan Braun.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Crawford. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Another try at 2-2. On the ground to second. Story brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box, Nick Williams. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's Kinsler at second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High in the air. Rondon just to the left of the mound. 2 down. So striding forward now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, here's Charlie. Kevin Segrist comes. On from the pen. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Nelson Cruz is at the plate as he takes a called strike one.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
The batter, first baseman.
And now after the one-out double, time is called here as we'll get it.
Now running at second base, number 20, Tyler Saladino.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-2 now. He just catches the outer half. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Swing and a miss.
Now batting,
Bruce Rondon gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
For the Dodgers,
Ian Kinsler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The Angels, 3 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the LA Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Out of play. 67 degrees our game time temperature. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So stepping in, Austin Slater. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman, and he tracks it down. A nice running play. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Franklin Gutierrez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and a fly ball. Slater on the move, but this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the 2nd out. Here's Charlie Blackman now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackman. So striding in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit out towards second. Story scoops it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, Matt Davidson. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Suarez is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Tim Beckham trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Fouled back. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the short.
And leading out for the Halo, the shortstop. Brandon.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Andre Ethier. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Slater sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So striding in, Andre Ethier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And stepping in to the box
for the Dodgers, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And this one's in the dirt, and he is in there. And no advance. It's ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And Ethier's able to look this one in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Slater. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded down the third baseline. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He's safe.
Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Line towards center field. And that's going to get down out there. He'll get it into second. Zunino rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gutierrez.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Davidson. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A line shot to third base. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Eugenio Suarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Too high. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Davidson is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beckham ranging into the outfield. And that's the... Digging in to try it again. Steven Souza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. In now, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Beckham.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Here now is Mike Zunino. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson. Ryan Madsen answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now, Nick Williams will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
1-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Misses. Ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And this is fouled straight back. The 0-1 on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded.
A swing and a miss. That retires this. Leading off the inning, Brandon Crawford. And they'll need him to get something going here. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down a leadoff single for Crawford. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Shot fouled over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play. Now batting, Andre Ethier, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and digging in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Tyler Naquin will come on as a pinch hitter. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in, Matt Davidson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Second baseman.
Drops in a strike to start. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. A base hit in his first trip.
Eugenio Suarez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Williams is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
on left fielder number 8.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And now he'll step off. as they look for a strikeout. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Matt Strom is going to take over here in inning number 5. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 coming. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Zunino has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Designated hitter.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, with both starters out now, we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging into try it again. Mike Zunino. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Hector Rondon enters to make
Now
an
pitching for the Angels, number 90, Hector Rondon.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Braun on the run. Oh, and he botches it. Throw into second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ethier's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Digging in for his second at bat, Blake Parker takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for the
Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He started out the evening 0 for 2.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Alvarez enters to do the pitch.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon. And Crawford, a couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Crawford.
Line toward the alley in left center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. High in the air out towards shallow right. Williams has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Matt Davidson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Sliding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Fielder, Andre Ethier.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a swing and a miss that time from Ethier as he's retired for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground to his left. Davidson throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Stepping in and
Third baseman